No! 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 Why did I buy that? Oh, I should have put it on much lower offer. Oh. What the hell? What the hell? Can I help you? William Blakemore? Yeah? You are terminated. Ah! Oh! 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 It was just a dream. Thank God it was just a dream and I didn't buy that stupid Audi after all. Oh. Oh. Oh, fuck. That's right, folks. I've just bought this Audi from auction. I've never bought a crash damaged car before, so it's like a channel first, and I've never owned an Audi before. So I'm well excited to experience just what these things are like. Now, I've never owned one before because I've always been more of a BMW or Mercedes guy. But you know, different folks, different strokes, different horses, different courses. Let's go check out what I bought. It's an Audi A4, missing all of the plates for some reason. It runs and drives. Underneath this landfill site is a 2-litre turbocharged diesel engine. It has an automatic gearbox. It's an S-line. Now, I'll tell you guys later on in the video just how much I paid for it, but when I won it at auction, I thought, oh my God, I got an absolute steal on it because the damage, to be fair, doesn't actually look that bad, but upon expecting it, I can tell you now, I pay too much. I'll show you. Now, I'll show you guys the whole car, but obviously the primary damage is, of course, the front end, and yeah, the bumper does need replacing. I'm kind of 50-50 with the bonnet. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, yeah, that needs replacing. But the biggest problem I have is the chassis legs. They're completely bent, and I'll show you. I don't know if you guys can see this on video, but I don't know, that chassis leg is like, eh. I know you can't really see on the tape, but you guys can see it there. It's obviously bending left a bit. And this one is not much better. If we come down here, this is the chassis leg here, and it's bending up. So yeah, that's really not good. I'm hoping that these just bolt off halfway down, but I have no idea. I might have to take it to a chassis straightening team. I don't know. But yeah, that's really bad. The rest of the car is actually really good condition. I mean, the interior is absolutely filthy, which I'll show you later on. But yeah, I'll see there's no real scratches here. Really good. Yeah, rear end's perfect. And I have some great ideas for this car. So we're not making this back to stock, I assure you. But yeah, like, yeah, it's just really good. Not bad at all. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is clean up this interior because it is absolutely filthy in here. I think the previous owners must have had a family and little children because there's sweetie wrappers everywhere, there's stickers everywhere. Yeah, let's clean up this interior. Let's go. Right, so I started just by getting a black rubbish bag and picking up all the rubbish that wouldn't fit into a Hoover. And let me tell you something. People really need to be careful what they throw away in a car, because I found all sorts of personal information for the previous owner, including their name, age, date of birth, and address. Now, some of you guys may have noticed I'm wearing both gloves and a face mask. Now, this is kind of overkill. Now, I have no idea where this car has been, and I found some open safety clips earlier, and I definitely don't want to prick myself on those. I then hoovered everything down, and yeah, my hoovering skills are appalling. Okay, so guys, this is kind of like the finished product of all my cleaning efforts. As you can see, it's really not very good. I need to go over it like another 10 times. Obviously, I'm not going to show all that in this video because it's, well, there's only so much footage I can show you of me cleaning a car. Yeah, it's not awful, but it's a lot better than it was, so you can't complain too much. The only issue I do have is, like, how the hell does anybody get dirt out of these here? The end of my Hoover physically does not fit, and I have the same problem with, like, down like cup holders. Like, I shoved the end of the nozzle of the Hoover down there like so many times, and as you can see, there's still so much dirt there. I don't know, maybe I need to get like a special end or brush, or I don't know, but yeah, I'm sure you guys can let me know about that. But yeah, as you can see, I did the rest of the car. Yeah, it's looking, like I say, it's looking a lot better. I did wipe down the back of the seats; they're all covered in mud. And yeah, I didn't show that because, like I said, there's only so much footage I can show you of me cleaning a car. But yeah, I think it's turned out pretty good. Cleaning out the interior of the car was actually really upsetting because, you know, when I was picking stuff up off the back seat, we found all these like dinosaur toys and, you know, like bracelets and crayons, and it was a proper family's car that had like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 year olds. I just hope they weren't in the car when the car had this accident. Now, I've already inspected the boot, and earlier I said about how we're missing the front number plate. Now, there was a receipt in the car to do with like a car parking, which already told me the private plate on this car, and they left it in the car as well. But yeah, if you want this back, let me know if you're the owner. I do know the actual number plate of the car, which isn't that, so yeah, I'm gonna have to order that. Now, the big thing I noticed is the headlight for the passenger side is in the car. It looks bad. I mean, look at those cracks there. So yeah, even if this works, it will probably need replacing. The good news is that it does seem to still have the modules. So when we go to replace it, we can just swap those over, and it should work okay. Now, the only other issue we have with the car is that the bonnet doesn't seem to open. Let's see if we can manage that. Yeah. Now, at first, I just tried using brute force to open the bonnet. But eventually, I learned you have to use your brain. I think I know what's happened. There you go, folks. I've done something Copart couldn't. So yeah, if you look here, this is why the bonnet didn't open, because this is the latch. Well, of course, that's not moving that. You can see the bit here is completely sheared off in the accident, so that's just nothing. That one needs replacing. So the first thing I noticed is that the oil cooler, which is right down here, appears to be okay. I can't see any broken pipes or anything. Oh, actually, it's a bit bent there, actually. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to be like that, but yeah, okay, that might need replacing then. But yeah, the main radiator is pushed back. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but you can see the main problem with the crash bar. You can, front bumper off successful. But yeah, you can really see that's where the main impact was, and the bent chassis leg, really bad. Oh, you can really see. Does it come off? I think it does, but I still think that this part here is bent. I don't know, we're gonna have to take a look. But yeah, okay, so does that come off? Oh, okay, I think that might come off. Hopefully it here is straight, but I have my doubts. Okay, so yeah, slam panel, that's gonna come off, which is fine. This bit here, although there's main impact, looks okay. It doesn't look too bad. That's a bit loose, but had a front collision. But yeah, I'm hoping it's not too big of a job, to be fair. We do have a coolant leak. I only know that because the car said so. Is this the coolant reservoir? I've no idea. Right, why can't it just be so easy? If this is, how bad is the leak? I'm guessing, actually, this isn't really coming off as easy as I hoped. Oh, there you go. Is it coming off? There you go, it's coming off. Oh, there's something in there, but no, I don't think there is actually. There's something in that one of those parts, but yeah, not great. The car also says about the windscreen washer fluid, which if you don't know why I'm laughing, it's because the previous car I worked on, the Volvo, that also had a major issue with the reservoir tank. Where is it? Here, maybe it's just low. I've no idea. The tank is probably underneath there. So yeah, not brilliant, but I don't think it's too bad. Oh, yeah, we've got the bracket for the light, so I'm hoping we can just glue that in. So yeah, it's not too bad. So yeah, next video we're going to be starting working on this. Now, when I first bought the car, I was like, oh my god, I got such a good deal on that car. But now, after seeing it and seeing the full damage, I'm a bit 50-50. We just have to wait and see. The car is worth around $4,500, and I didn't get this for $3,500. I didn't get it for $2,500. I didn't even get it for $1,500. I got this car for £1,200. Good deal. So yeah, guys, that is the end of today's video. Next video, we're actually going to be starting working on this thing. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.